And
So it's
guess
all
what?
about money and greed.
Guess what, Teresa? This is not all. Now in Bosnia, we've been pioneering pyramid research. And a lot of archaeologists, geologists, they don't understand us. When they don't understand you, they laugh at you or they aggressively attack you. But 20 years from now, or 50 years from now, doesn't matter. They will all follow our steps. They will need to open the projects for physicists, engineers, medical doctors, because this is how you can explain the purpose of pyramids. But now we are going to another aspect of the pyramid energy. Our good friend Professor Konstantin Korotkov from Russia, of University of St. Petersburg, he invented a machine which combines Eastern traditions, India, Tibet, China, about human body, energy aspect, spiritual aspect, with the Western technology. This machine is called BioWell, and BioWell can actually scan your first bioenergy field, which is popularly known as the auric field. In the last 3 years, we have scanned 1,650 people in Bosnia before they enter Bosnian pyramid tunnels and after they come back in 1 hour. We have noticed 95% auric field improvement when they come back.
Wow.
We
So
have
the front
noticed,
build around them, like if you put your hands out on each side of you, and we have
yes,
that already filled all the
exactly.
way out.
That,
And
that
is
is
that what you're
That
measuring?
is Kilian photography, but this is one step upgrade. Now the
Wow.
next thing, the stress level. The stress level, of course, goes down. Energy in the cells. You need energy to fight diseases and imbalances. Always higher. We are getting more energy after visiting the tunnels. The next thing, chakras. Of course, 7 chakras in our human body, 13 altogether with our spiritual bodies. So, 7 chakras. In most cases, because of the stress level that we've been exposed to when people come before the tunnels, those chakras are not in the balance, they are not on the one line, and secondly, they are very small, they are closed because of all the stress we have and the pressure. After one visit, those chakras, they are coming closer to the balance and they open up. Why is that important? Once they are open, the energy flows much better, affecting our spiritual, energy, physical, mental level. So now
In
we
just
can
one
see
hour, though? It only takes 1 hour to
just
get
1 hour,
feel
1 hour,
normal?
one
So that's
hour
how
as
everyone
far as the
should
energy.
feel.
Well,
1 hour.
I'm coming to basically most important thing when it comes to the some serious health problems. How does it affect us? In the last several years, we have received hundreds of testimonials of people before and after, and their health getting improved. For example, people who have asthma, who use those inhalators, they go to the tunnels one visit or maybe 2 or 3 visits, come back, they don't need air pumps for 3 or 6 months. People with
Wow.
the high blood pressure, they go to the tunnels, they come back, getting normalized. People with
How is
the
that
high,
possible? Must be the
well,
pyramid.
I did explain you earlier. Remember when I mentioned those 10 elements combined together? Pyramid energies,
Ah,
the best electromagnetic field, the best ultrasound, extremely low frequency of Schumann resonance, negative
ah.
ions, no cosmic radiations, no natural radioactivity, no mobile phone, no cell phone signals, no Wi-Fi signals, and so on. So this is the place under the ground that we have. People who have high sugar in the blood, for example, people come with the sugar 10. What does that mean? Well, if you are on the scale from 3.2 to 6.2, that is normal level. If you are from 6.2 to 10, this is risky group. If you are above 10, it is diabetes. Well, people come with 10. After one visit or two or three visits, it drops to 5.7. So these are, I would call them lighter cases. The more serious cases are tumors, cancers, and others. Well, of course, I have to say that we at our foundation in Bosnia, we don't do healing. We don't give medical guarantees, but we share testimonials of the real people and their health improvement. And those testimonials, they can be found on our website, which is bosnianpyramid.org. Bosnianpyramid.org. We have a link to the healing testimonials, and people can see videos of many people who got healed, or at least whose health improved tremendously. So now we realize, Teresa, that instead of what they've been programming us about the pyramids, pyramids being tombs for pharaohs, built for the one dead body, once we reject that notion, we are coming to the true purpose of pyramids and pyramid energies. Pyramids were built for the living communities, to last almost forever, to produce energy which will improve molecular structure of anything and everything. And this energy can be used for the communication, like I mentioned, scalar waves. It can be used to protect our health. It can be used to improve the water. It can be used to improve the food, to improve our auric field, to bring our chakras back to balance, to raise our immunity, to develop our spiritual abilities, to improve the level of energy in ourselves, and so on and so forth. So now it all makes sense. Why would somebody in Egypt spend 5 million tons of material, those blocks, to build, a resting place for one dead body? Doesn't make sense. Why would somebody spend 20 million tons of material? Imagine how much material you need to maneuver to build the biggest pyramids, and tens of millions of tons of material for the whole complex in Bosnia of 5, maybe 7 pyramids. It is not about dead bodies. It is about energy machines. So, in conclusion, after 14 years of our research in Bosnia, we have come up with a new definition of the pyramids. This definition is very simple. The pyramids are energy machines. The pyramids are ancient technology. Or the more specific, the pyramids are energy amplifiers.
Are
What
there
does
crystals in there too? Can you find
Okay, good question.
crystals?
Let me answer that one. I said that the pyramids are energy amplifiers, and of course you relate it to the crystal because crystals also receive and amplify the energy. But it's not so simple in the case of pyramids. The location of the pyramids has always been very important. Namely, they would locate the pyramids above very powerful, energy potent places. What does that mean? Well, again, we are bringing science in metaphysics. What is energy potent place? We have below the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun huge iron plate. Why iron? Because iron generates electromagnetic field. The pyramid pulls this energy on the top, amplifying it. How do we know that it amplifies the electromagnetism? Because we have measured. We measured at the base, we measured at the top. At the top, energy is 50 times stronger. The second form of the energy, 21 meters or about 70 feet below the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, we have underground water stream. When water moves, it releases negative ions. What the pyramid does, it amplifies the concentration of negative ions. and it can be measured, as I explained 20 minutes earlier. The next form of the energy, 55 meters or about 185 feet below the pyramid of the sun, another water stream. Between two water streams, we have electrical charge, electricity. Hence, that electrical beam that goes through the top of the pyramid. The next element, quartz crystal. During our archaeological excavation, and every year we are busy all 12 months a year, we've been finding a lot of quartz crystal and
Wow.
a lot of material called diorite. And 55%
Yeah.
of diorite is white crystal. And also in the tunnels, a lot of crystals. Why is that
Wow.
important? The ancients knew the crystal, when it is exposed to the electromagnetic field through the piezoelectrical effect, it generates ultrasound. And we can measure this ultrasound on the pyramids in the tunnels. It's 28 kilohertz frequency that I mentioned earlier, and this is the frequency of the levitation when you feel very light. The next form of the energy, so-called orgone energy or life energy, or in Eastern traditions, chi energy or prana energy. Now, William Reich, 70 years ago, he made the first instrument to measure the level of life energy. Basically, in the contaminated cities, on the scale 0 to 100, it's about 25%. In villages, out at open, about 50%. In the pyramids in Bosnia, 100%. So remember when I said that the pyramids were energy amplifiers and the location was very important? Well, now we realize that below the biggest pyramid on the planet, the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, you have several important energy resources, and the pyramid amplifies all of them, becoming huge energy machine. Therefore, there was a need for the new definition of the pyramids. And I have explained thoroughly the use of this pyramid energy from communication and health, water, food, auric field, spiritual senses, and so on. So now it all really makes sense. It took us a long time, almost 15 years, a lot of obstacles. Everybody was against us. The Bosnian archaeologists, historians, geologists, museum curators, they were writing petitions against us. Minister for Culture was attacking us. European Archaeological Association writing petitions against us. Against us, the leading European archaeological institutes in Berlin, in Kiel, in England, Poland, France, American professors, the most influential Egyptologists against us, Dr. Zahi Hawass. They're very powerful tools, Wikipedia, National Geographic Channel, all against us. Despite everything, we have survived, and we are stronger than ever, bringing the fresh winds in the world of science and archaeology. It will never be the same. We have opened the project for the volunteers, professionals and non-professionals from all over the world. In the archaeological community, the biggest projects always strictly confidential. The Sphinx research, the Giza underground tunnels research, the Chinese pyramids, the Peru, the Mexican, always confidential. You cannot go to the site, you cannot talk to anyone. But not in Bosnia. We are the most open project in the world. You can come, volunteer, become part of the discovery. You can discover.
Can we dig crystals in Bosnia? Are we allowed? Do you have a tourist place so we can do like in Arkansas? We can go dig up quartz. I don't know if they mine them or put them out there or not, but we think
not in the case of the pyramid because the crystal is a part of the structure. Of course, people can